So we are going to talk about the movie Priscilla and it pretty much being snubbed with the Oscars and everything like that. But yet the Elvis movie was at least nominated and had some nominations and everything like that. And I'm hearing the uproar and I'm hearing what everyone's saying. It's because Elvis is a big star. He could do no wrong, even though they know the actions and the whole story and the age and everything like that is wrong. They know it. But yet, since he's Elvis, he's a little bit more untouchable. But with Priscilla, she is just the extension of who Elvis was, just a part of the life, someone that just added to him. But yet, she was the victim in it. And just my personal opinion, I like the Priscilla movie more than I liked the Elvis movie, but that's just my opinion. So we're just getting into this whole conversation and talking about it, right? Is it because the Elvis movie was better? Was it because it had more pleasing elements to it? Was it because it glorified and glamour and added this glamour and this mystique and this like superstar like presentation to who he was, and it highlighted all that and it made it look pretty. It added the little sparkles, it added the lights, it added all these things to make it look perfect and look above and beyond and all these other different things. Maybe it is. Maybe that's why. I am not too sure. Or is it because with the Priscilla one, it's really diving into the story a little bit more and it's showing a little bit more of the darker side of Elvis and the problems and the issues and all the toxic stuff, and people are just like, I ain't rocking with it. I like Elvis for who he was and what he did and all this stuff, and they just being super fandom, right? They just being super fans, and that's all it is. You know, like I said, is it because of the quality of the work? Is it because one was better than the other, or is it because of the narrative that was taken and the presentation that it presented to us? And what, like, right? Like, we got to think about that. But I mean, I'm just being honest on my opinion. I think the Priscilla one was a lot better movie, but that's just my opinion. But this gets us into the conversation, right? Is we put these celebrities and these people on a pedestal and we make them seem like they're untouchable. We make them seem like certain actions we could just overlook, right? Especially if it was in the past, especially if it's not right now, it's not current, all these different things. And it's Elvis. He is the king, right? All these different things. And we overlook all these other toxic stuff, these illegal stuff, all these things that are problematic because we see the superstar in them. We see the celebrity status. We see how the impact they had in the world, right? And we just ignore it. And that's the crazy thing is we are so quick to ignore certain things depending on who the artist is. It doesn't happen all the time because some artists people are definitely on top of and they will get canceled and stuff like that, you know. But the thing is, we also got to think about it like Priscilla's story. Like, this was already a movie that was made before. It was pretty much a remake. But the thing is, like, she was the victim. He did his things. He prayed. He preyed on the innocent. He preyed on innocence. And she was the epitome of innocence at the time, right? And we are highlighting one, but we ain't bringing awareness to the other, right? And I'm not trying to talk about any other things. I did see a documentary of other girls that were underage and different things like that he definitely was interested in and stuff like that. And to me, that's just sickening. That's just wrong. That's just, ugh. But we are so quick to ignore the wrongs and the toxic behavior and the problems that these celebrities have because of who they are and their status. And we're quick to overlook it because of how big of a star they are. But the thing is, it's like, when do the other people get their justice? When do the other people get what is rightfully owed to them? And I'm not saying they need an Oscar or anything like that. That was the start of the video and the premise, but it's getting to the part where do we care about the glamour and all that stuff more than we care about the reality, the hurt, the pain, the true story, the underlying factors that played into who this celebrity is? Now that's a question that we got to think about.